evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV here live at the dirt track in Charlotte for round number 2 of the World of Thunder National Super Late Model Tour. Last week, Evan C. picked up the checker flag. After it's all said and done, led the final 2 laps. So 48 laps last week at Lucas Oil Speedway was led by Logan Rumsey. And Evan C. stole the show with 2 laps to go. But here we are in qualifying here tonight. And on the track right now, in car number 98, it's Wade Burse. Ray Burse in car number 98. How about Scott Niff? Quick time so far. Into WOTEL, number 32. He has 2 wins in WOTEL. It's Christopher Joy. Christopher Joy in the 32 machine. He goes 5th quick on his first lap. Lap number 2. Let's see if he improves. He does not. He goes to the lead. There you go. Christopher Joyce, this quick time with a 14.413. Robbie Buchanan Jr., RBJ, car number 31. Look at Cody Nevins, second. Matthew Selby, third. Stephen Gaines, Logan Rumsey. Right now, your top 5 in qualifying. Robbie Buchanan Jr. making his time lap. He goes 2nd quick. RBJ up to 2nd off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Let's see. It looks like he's going to stay there. Last week's feature winner, car number 33. It's Evan C. Evan C. in car number 33. He goes 2nd quick in car number 33. In car number 30 is Dylan Hauser. Missed last week. He's 7th quick. Kendall Tucker in a 00. He goes 5th quick. So your top 5 looks like this. Christopher Joy, Evan C., Robbie Buchanan Jr., Hayden Tolson, and Kendall Tucker. Show your qualifying results here on the board. Christopher Joy, Evan C., Robbie Buchanan Jr., Hayden Tolson, and Kendall Tucker are your top 5. Heat race number 1, and on the pole, in the car number 32, it's Christopher Joy, and out to his outside in car number 00, it's Kendall Tucker. Row number 2 to the inside in car number 35 is Dylan Hauser, to his outside, car number 41, Logan Rumsey. Well, that just kind of, I don't know what it just did, but let's just see. He was quick on a draw. Colton Zimmer and Jeremy Parker, row number 3. Row number 4 be Justin Sick and 18C and David Castelli. Jordan Gross and Wade Burris and Mike Augustine rounds out your field. Ten laps of distance, pace car pulled off. Fields in the hands of Christopher Joy. Green flag is out. Joy pushes on the start. That allows Dylan Hauser to the inside. As they head in turn number 1, Hauser to the early race lead. Christopher Joy back to his inside. Joy going to slide him. He's going to clear him. Lap number 1 goes to Christopher Joy in car number 32. Kendall Tucker right there in second. He pushes up Hauser. Has to go down to the inside. Hauser up to second off of turn number 4. Oh, just to stick around. Look at Kendall Tucker throwing in there. Caution out on the speedway. Let's take a look at your instant replay. See what happened with Justin Sick. Looks like it kind of pushes a little bit. Rear end starts to come around. All right. So Justin Sick, David Castelli, looks like they're at the rear of the field. Pace car is in. Christopher Joy bringing us back to the green off of turn number 4. Dylan Hauser to his outside. Kendall Tucker and Colton Zimmer, row number 2. We're racing. In turn number 1, Joy goes to the bottom. He'll slide up on the exit. Turn number 2, that allows Hauser to the inside. Hauser to the inside. He's going to bring Zimmer with him as they come off of turn number 4. Dylan Hauser will lead with 6 laps to go. Joy back to the bottom, going to slide up. The Hauser will cross back underneath them. Here comes Zimmer too. It's pretty racy here at heat race number 1. Here at dirt track is Charlotte. Dylan Hauser continue to lead the way. Zimmer's going to clear Joy. Now here is the 0-0 of Kendall Tucker. Tucker pushes up, him and Joy. Right there, Logan Rumsey, he wants his name in the hat. Ooh, Nelly. It's some beating and banging going on from 2nd to 6th place. Meanwhile, Dylan Hauser starting to check out. It's Logan Rumsey. Oh, he's going to slide and clear. He does clear Zimmer, but Zimmer back underneath him there. Coming 2 laps to go for Dylan R. Hauser. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Hauser, Tucker, Zimmer, Joy, and Rumsey. Final lap here tonight. Your top 4 going directly to the main event. Everybody else going to the last chance qualifier. And Dylan Hauser picks up the win. Kendall Tucker, Colton Zimmer, and Christopher Joy, your top 4. Take a look at your official results here on the board. Dylan Hauser, Kendall Tucker, Colton Zimmer, Christopher Joy, your top 4. Logan Rumsey, Mike Augustine, Jeremy Parker, Wade Burris, Jordan Gross, and Justin Sick, all going to LCQ. Heat race number 2, starting lineup will look like this. Car number 33, Evan C. And to his outside, and car number 11 is Cody Nevin. Row number 2 to the inside, 07 is Stephen Gaines. And to his outside, it's Aiden Beerline. Row number 3 to the inside is Tyson Ulicki and Joseph Grandy. Row number 4 will be Nick Baum in the 02 and Eric Hudson in the 777s. Then you got Ethan Johnson in 11 and Chase Dunow in the 32. That is your starting lineup for heat race number 2. Evan C. and Cody Nevin on your front row. Green flag is out. Evansy on the lap pedal. Evansy leads them off turn number 2 with Cody Nevin and Stephen Gaines in that third spot. Fourth right now is Aiden Beerline. He's in the last transfer spot with Joseph Grady trying to close in on him into 5:18. Right now, everybody's ripping the lip off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. See Nevin and Gaines and Beerline. Second, third, and fourth are right there striking distance. Gaines gets into the outside wall. Beerline has to look to the inside momentarily. And Evansy sets the quickest time of the night with a 14.761. Off of turn number 4. With 6 laps to go, Evansy, Cody Nevin, Aiden Beerline, Joseph Grandy. Right now, is your top 4. Stephen Gaines in the infield. Some of the rise on that machine. Evansy with demanding lead over Cody Nevin. Coming to 4 laps to go this time off of turn number 4. Nevin right there in second spot. Aiden Beerline sitting in third. Joseph Grandy in the final transfer spot. And we got problems in turns 1 and 2. Take a look at your instant replay. Oh, the 74 clips the outside wall. Him and the 2, Nick Baum, make a little bit of contact, and end over end went Nick Baum. So Tyson Leakey and Nick Baum involved in that. So 3 drivers out of the race right now. Baum, Ulicki, and Gaines. When we go back to green flag racing, it will be 3 laps to go for Evansy, as we're on heat race number 2. There may or may not be a track reset tonight. Depends on the officials. I can tell you, last week got really racy at Lucas Oil with not resetting the track. Pace car is in. Evansy single file restart. Evansy back on the loud pedal. We're back to race in. 3 laps to go for Evansy. Right now, Joseph Grandy trying to hold off Ethan Johnson. Grandy with a mistake. Ethan Johnson down to the final transfer. Coming to 2 laps to go for Evansy. See with the demanding lead as Aiden Beerline's all over the hip pocket over the 11 of Cody Nevin. Coming to the white flag. 1 more to go for Evansy. Beerline trying to take that second spot. Can't do it. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to fall in line. Meanwhile, off of turn number 4, picking up heat race number 2 win. It's going to be Evansy. Cody Nevin, Aiden Beerline, Ethan Johnson, all making their way to the main event tonight. As we take a look at your official results, Evansy, Cody Nevin, Aiden Beerline, and Ethan Johnson, your top 4. Joseph Grandy, Chase Dunow, Eric Hudson, Nick Baum, Tyson Ulicki, Stephen Gaines, all have to go to a LCQ. Heat race number 3 starting lineup, and on the pole, car number 31, RBJ, Robbie Buchanan Jr. And to his outside in the 09, it's Tanner Tomasi. Row number 2 to the inside, car number 11 is Matthew Watts. And to his outside is Scott Neff. Row number 3, and car number 41 is John. Lord have mercy. John, I will slaughter your last name. We got to talk about that after the race so I can say it right. Anyway, John. We'll just go with John tonight. Caleb Durgan to his outside. Alexander Smith and Eli Beck. Nicholas McDougall to 0-5, and Russell Berry rounding out the field here in heat race number 3. Pace cars in, the field's in the hands of RBJ. Green flag is out. Good start there for Robbie Buchanan Jr. There is Tanner Tomasi. 11 of Matthew Watts now in third. As there's the 41 of John right there to the inside. But here comes Scott Niff to his outside. This is a good battle for the final transfer spot. John, Matthew Watts, and Scott Niff. As they come off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, 8 laps to go for Robbie Buchanan Jr. Tanner Tomasi's broken away from Matthew Watts there. Robbie Buchanan, this is the quickest time of the race so far of 15.004. So John and Scott Niff battling side by side. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway in turn number 3. There's Caleb Durgan. He's there. We got caution on the speedway. Eli Beck, I believe that was for. Let's take a look at your instant replay. So take a look at your instant replay. Eli Beck. Looks like he just misses, gets to the outside wall. Makes heavy contact and brings it to a stop. Pace cars in. Heat race number 3, 6 laps to go. We'll go back green here off of turn number 4. Fields in the hands of RBJ. He's on the lap pedal. We're back to racing. Oh, Tanner Tomasi makes a little mistake. We're 4 wide there momentarily off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, Dilly. And they keep it together. They're still slicing and dicing. Into turn number 3. That battles for that third spot. 3 drivers. Matthew Watts, Caleb Durgan, and John there. All battling. John makes a mistake, hits the outside wall. That's going to allow Caleb Durgan now to take over that fourth spot. In car number 7, Durgan to the inside of Matthew Watts. 3 wide. Into turn number 3. Tanner Tomasi loses some ground as they come off of turn number 4. Watts and the 09. Tomasi makes some contact there. That's going to allow Scott Niff to stick his nose in. Caleb Durgan digging it deep and trying to sell it cheap. White flag in air. 1 more to go in heat race number 3. And for Robbie Buchanan Jr. off of turn number into turn number 3 for the final time. Picking up the win. Robbie Buchanan Jr. Caleb Durgan, Tanner Tomasi, and Matthew Watts all making it to the main event. So everybody else will go to the last chance showdown. So, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Caleb Durgan, Tanner Tomasi, Matthew Watts, Scott Niff, Nicholas McDougall, Alexander Smith, John, Russell Berry, and Eli Beck all going to LCQ. Heat race number 4. Starting lineup, and on the pole, car number 327 is Hayden Tolleson to his outside. Car number 46. is Matthew Selby, the rough operator. Row number 2 at car number 62, it's Zach Jenkins. And to his outside, Brent Carey in a 524. Row number 3 to the inside is Derek Dryman. And to his outside, the 22 of Jackson Reitzler. Row number 4 to the inside, Robert Overstreet and the 10 of Jeffrey Hyatt. In row number 5, Stephen Hassett and Chase Barbera rounding out your field. Hayden Tolson and Matthew Selby on your front row. Side by side here at heat race number 4. Green flag is in air. We're racing. Good start for Hayden Tolson. Selby right there against the wall. But look at Zach Jenkins making the move into that second spot. But here comes the 46 with some momentum. Oh, Nelly Dryman. He had some help there. And I guarantee he's not going to be happy in that 4.444. With, I believe that was Brent Carey got into the back of him. So anyway, look at Chase Barber started dead last all the way up into a transfer spot. Hayden Tolson, Matthew Selby, Zach Jenkins, Chase Barber, that's your top 4 right there. Second, third, and fourth, you throw a blanket over them. Derek Dryman sitting in that 5th spot, trying to chase down these 4 drivers ahead of them. And then you have Robert Overstreet, Stephen Hassett, Brent Carey, Jackson Reitzler, and then Jeffrey Hyatt in 10th. Coming to 6 laps to go here at the line. 4:3:27 of Hayden Tolson. Here's Matthew Selby. Matthew Selby with the quickest time of this race. And there's Chase Barber now up to 3rd, got around Zach Jenkins. There's Derek Dryman. He's closed up on a hurry. Now Chase Barber sets the quickest time of the night with a 15.062. As we look on board with Chase Barbera there. Oh. Him and Matthew Selby made a little bit of contact. Not too sure what happened there. I want to say the 23 was not clear. Coming 2 laps to go. It's a little bit of damage on the 46 and the 23 as they head into turn number 3. Chase Barbera pushes up on the exit turn number 4. Hayden Tolson with the white flag. 1 more lap to go. And Derek Dryman now in the final transfer spot as they come off into turn number 3. Hayden Tolson picking up the win. Matthew Selby is 2nd. Chase Barbera in 3rd. And Derek Dryman in 4th. And here he is. The top 4 making it to the main event. Hayden Tolson, Matthew Selby, Chase Barbera, Derek Dryman, Robert Overstreet, Zach Jenkins, Jackson Reitzler, Brent Carey, Stephen Hassett, and Jeffrey Hyatt all have to go to LCQ. Heat race number 5 looks like this. And on the pole for heat race number 5, well, maybe if I can get it to show. Oh, we're in LCQ. That's the reason why. Okay. Here we go. On your front row, Logan Rumsey and Scott Niff. Row number 2. will be Mike Augustine and Nicholas McDougall. Row number 3 is Jeremy Parker and Alexander Smith. Row number 4 will be Wade Burris and John. Row number 5 will be Jordan Gross and Russell Berry. Row number 6 will be Justin Sick and Eli Beck. Rounding out your field, LCQ number 1. "12 laps to distance, top 2 making it to the feature race tonight." Logan Rumsey led 58 laps last week in a LCQ here tonight. Green flag is out for Logan Rumsey. Rumsey to the inside. Scott Niff on the outside. Look at Mike Augustine on the bottom there as they come into turn number 3. Now Augustine to the top shelf and Scott Niff down to the bottom. Lap number 1 goes to Logan Rumsey, your top 3 right there at the bottom. Nicholas McDougall sitting in that 4th spot. And here comes Jeremy Parker in a 40. Jeremy Parker looks to the inside of Nicholas McDougall. Makes a little mistake off of turn number 4. Meanwhile, we're 3 wide in the back here. Wade Burris there, 84 of Russell Berry, Justin Sick. No goggle of cars. Jordan Gross there in 12th. Meanwhile, your top 2 is Logan Rumsey and Mike Augustine. Those 2 are your transfer cars. And it might be even more going tonight since there was only 4 heat races. Logan Rumsey, Mike Augustine, caution on the speedway. Take a look at your instant replay. Wade Burris and Justin Sick. Looks like right there, Wade Burris makes contact with the outside wall. Sick had nowhere to go but the back of him. And then he just gets in the back of Sick and around he goes. The LCQ, the non-qualifiers will get championship points. So if you don't make the feature race, you do get points. You get points in the qualifying heat races, LCQs, and the feature. The drivers that do transfer from the LCQ to the feature do not receive points. Only feature race points. Green flag is out off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Your top 3 breaking away as McDougall and Parker battle side by side for 4th there. Off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, 6 laps to go. Oh, McDougall with the inside tire there. That really upsets the car. And look at John now. Trying to get that car to work on that bottom. Coming to 4 laps to go for Logan Rumsey. Oh, Justice Sick into 84 makes some contact. Where are you? Right there. So let's just see what happens. Russell Berry, Justice Sick just gets us in the back up, and around goes Russell Berry. So Logan Rumsey leading the way. Base car is in. Green flag is out. We're back to racing. 4 laps to go. Caution back on the speedway. They didn't like that start. The rule is get out of line, get beside someone, pass somebody. The caution will come out and you be sent to the rear. And that looks like that's going to be on the 41 of John. So the drivers will line back up single file. New Nick Leonard. The head admin tonight. I want to thank the admins that are admin WOTEL week in and week out. Give it up for Nick Litter and Cody Anderson, along with Ben Miller in the house tonight. Base car going to pull in. Out of the race, Sick, Beck, and Burris. Green flag is out. Logan Rumsey lead away with Augustine right there in his hip pocket. A little further back is Scott Neff. And Jeremy Parker right now in your top 4. Out of turn number 4, coming to 2 laps to go for Logan Rumsey. Augustine there in striking distance, Scott Neff and Jeremy Parker. Parker in the 40 machine. Then you got Nicholas McDougall sitting in 5th. And Alexander Smith. Alexander into the wall. There's Jordan Gross and Russell Berry right there. White flag is out. Final lap. Out of turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Coming out turn number 4. Picking up the win for LCQ number 1. It is Logan Rumsey. Take a look at your results. Logan Rumsey, Mike Augustine, Scott Neff, Jeremy Parker, Nicholas McDougall, Alexander Smith, Jordan Gross, John Russell Berry, and Eli Beck. Your B main starting lineup and on the front row in the 518 is Joseph Grandy and Robert Overstreet. Row number 2 be Chase Dunow and Zach Jenkins. Row number 3 be Eric Hudson and Jackson Reitzler. Row number 4 will be Nick Baum and Brent Carey. As row number 5 is Tyson Ulicki and Stephen Hassett. Well, this thing's in a mind of its own, or I'm clicking the wrong thing. This is, hey, it's either or. All right, Stephen Gaines and Jeffrey Hyatt will round out your 6th field with David Castelli in 13th. Joseph Grandy in a 518 with Robert Overstreet. Lights are out. We're going to race it off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. 12 laps of distance. And we got carnage right off the bat. Eric Hudson there in the green 777 machine. It just kind of looks like the car did not go. Kind of pushed maybe on the start. Grandy in the fine 518, Overstreet in the 46. Bill Miller, Jonathan Wiley says hello. All right, here we go. Try this one more time. Green flag, and we're off. Joseph Grady leads him turn number 1. Robert Overstreet in that second spot. Zach Jenkins in third. Jackson Reitzler and the Nick Baum in a 0-2. Eric Hudson has to have some damage in that 777. Oh, Dunow! Chase Dunow spins it around. Take a look at the replay. Dunow goes to the inside, clips the back of the 07, and he just constantly loses it over, corrects it, and Eric Hudson gets in the back of him. Meanwhile, they're back to green flag. Randy Jenkins, Overstreet, and Reitzler. Well, the timing tower kind of took a poop there. Well, that's all right. We'll use the top tower as Randy and Jenkins, Overstreet, Baum, your top 4. Stephen Gaines onto the bottom to 2 of Nick Baum on the outside. Stephen Gaines now up to 4th, and here comes the 2 of Nick Baum back to the inside. The 22 of Jackson Reitler. Ooh, Nelly, a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th on the board. Meanwhile, Joseph Grandy pulling away from the field. Coming to 3 laps to go for Joseph Grandy. Zach Jenkins and Robert Overstreet 4th. Right now, it's still a great battle going on. Nick Baum in the 2. Jackson Reitzler in the 22. 2 laps to go for Joseph Grandy. Grandy goes into turn number 3. There you see Jenkins now and Overstreet off of turn number 4. White flag in air. 1 more to go for Joseph Grandy. Zach Jenkins, Robert Overstreet right there. Nick Baum in 4th, battling with Stephen Gaines. Meanwhile, picking up the win is going to be Joseph Grandy, Zach Jenkins, Robert Overstreet, and Stephen Gaines. Your top 4, Jackson Reitzler, Nick Baum, will come home in 6th. Take a look at your official results. Grandy, Jenkins, Overstreet, Gaines, Reitzler, Baum, Castelli, Carey, Hyatt, and Hassett. All right, they're going to do some track work. We'll be right back with tonight's 50-lap main event. to the World of Thunder National Super Late Model Tour. Here's tonight's starting lineup for the 60-lap main event. That's going to be the wrong one. Let's see this graphic. Here it comes. On the front row tonight, it will be Dylan Hauser and Evan C. Row number 2 will be Robbie Buchanan Jr. and Hayden Tolson. Row number 3 will be Kendall Tucker and Cody Nevin. Row number 4 will be Caleb Durgan and Matthew Selby. Row number 5 will be Colton Zimmer and Aiden Beerline. Row number 6 will be Tanner Tomasi and Chase Barbera. Row number 7, Christopher Joy and Ethan Johnson. Row number 8, Matthew Watts and Derek Dryman. Row number 9 will be Logan Rumsey and Joseph Grandy. And row number 10 will be Mike Augustine and Zach Jenkins. Row number 11 will be Scott Niff and Robert Overstreet. And your final row tonight will be Jeremy Parker and Stephen Gaines. All right. We're going green flag. 60 laps of distance. Dylan Hauser brings the field to the green. We're racing. Up, Selby into the wall there momentarily. We're 3 wide for the race lead. Oh no, on the front. And we got Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Ooh. Three-way battle with Dylan Hauser, Evan C., and RBJ. Looks like a little bit of contact between Hayden and Tulsa there. We'll take another look. Trying to find a good camera. I'm just not sure if Robbie Buchanan made enough contact there to push the 33. We'll see. Or maybe Hayden Olson didn't check it up. That's for the admins to make, that's for sure. Ooh, that was a big one. Hayden Tolson looks like he's out of the race. That's true. Hayden Tolson had nowhere to go, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a tough one. That's a tough one, and I would hate to be in an admin seat on that one. But Tolson out of the race. Evan C. at the rear. As they double up. These cars in. Hauser and Buchanan. Green flag is out. That'll allow a good start there for Hauser. Kendall Tucker moves in a second. Tucker pushes up on the middle of 1 and 2. That's going to leave door open for Robbie Buchanan Jr. Get back by him down the back straightaway. Caleb Durgan out to the inside as they beat and bang. We got one around. It looks like Logan Rumsey and Chase Barbera. Logan Rumsey stopped on the racetrack. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Meanwhile, Robbie Buchanan Jr.'s got around Dylan Hauser for the race lead as they go into turn number 1. It's Buchanan, Hauser, and Durgan. Durgan now to the inside of Hauser. Hauser starting to lose some grip, and here comes Cody Nevin. Nevin now in the 4 spots. They're 3 wide off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Kendall Tucker and Hauser make contact, and around goes Hauser. So 3 wide, down the back straightaway. Take another look at it. Different angle. 3 wide there. So it looks like the 00 Kendall Tucker gets sent to the rear. Anne-Marie Beerline. Hello, ma'am. We're back to racing. Into turn number 1, Robbie Buchanan. There is Caleb Durgan and Cody Nevin side by side for second into turn number 3. In the 4th spot is the rough operator, Matthew Selby and Scott Neff. Aiden Beerline sitting at 6. There's Colton Zimmer right behind him as they come off turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Caleb Durgan to the race lead at the line. Give it to that number 7. Caleb Durgan lead them off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. RBJ goes high. Durgan stays to the bottom as they come off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. 40 laps to go. 10 laps in the books. As a battle with Selby and Aiden Beerline now side by side. Beerline's going to push up off of turn number 4. That allows Zimmer to get around. And how about Evan C. now back up to the 8th place. Evan C. actually in 9th. There's Grandy back on outside him with a good run. Dylan Hauser too. As caution on the speedway. Double zero, and it looks like Robert Overstreet. But in all reality, the double zero really had nowhere to go. How many Caleb Durgan fans we have in the house? Caleb Durgan into number 7 with Robbie Buchanan Jr. in 2nd. 3rd is Cody Nevin. 4th is Scott Niff. 5th is Matthew Selby. Zimmer is actually in 6th. Now scoring's going to change it up a little bit. Aiden Beerline will start in 7th. Stephen Gaines in 8th. Mike Augustine in 9th. Joseph Brandy in 10th. Lights are out. We're back to racing. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. These drivers are beating and banging down the front straightaway. Caleb Durgan showing the way with Robbie Buchanan Jr. to the inside of the 11 of Cody Nevin. Niff in 4th. 5th is Zimmer and Selby. They're balanced side by side. Now Selby inside the Niff as they come off of turn number 4 gives Selby that 4th position momentarily. Cody Nevin and RBJ leaning all over each other off of turn number 2 down the bank straightaway. Now look at Scott Niff down to the inside of Cody Nevin. Coming to 33 laps to go. There's Hauser, Tanner Tomasi. Hauser's made his way back up to the left. Tomasi right there in 12th. 3 wide right ahead of him. As 33, Evan C. passes Stephen Gaines down to the inside of Beerline. Meanwhile, Caleb Durgan continues to lead. Scott Niff, he's in that 4th spot, trying to hold off the hard charge of 46 and Matthew Selby. Selby under pressure with Colt Zimmer to his inside. As 30 laps to go, 20 in the bucks, 30 to go here at the dirt track of Charlotte. As they head into the inside of turn number 3. Evan C's made it up to 7th. After having to go to the rear. Really, the battle is second off back, and Caleb Durgan, he's, let's just say he's a sayonara to the rest of the field. And we got problems on the front straightaway. Let's see if we can figure this out. I know the 35 of Dylan Hauser. Oh, I guess Augustine pushes across the nose. And there's the 11 of Johnson. Gets in the back of Dylan Hauser. So you look at it right there. Augie pushes up, gets into... Gets into Hauser, and then Johnson takes care of it from there. Definitely a tough night for the admin crew. How about that? Caleb Durgan, your race leader. Cody Nevin, Scott Neff, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Matthew Selby, Evan C. Now in the top 5. Actually, Selby in 5th. 6th is Evan C. His lights are out. 27 laps to go. We go back racing. Into turn number 1, they're 3 wide momentarily. Off of turn number 2, look at Scott Niff with a good run down the back straightaways. Niff to the inside of the 11 of Cody Nevin. As they come off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, 26 laps to go. There's Evan C now to the inside of Niff off of turn number 2. This is getting really interesting. As we have another caution on the speedway. Mike Augustine coming down pit road. Let's take a look at your instant replay. Oh, wrong button there. So there's Jeremy Parker and Joseph Grandy, the 40 to 518. Augustine gets in the back of the 518. Oh, and around, there you go. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. We're racing. Here's Evan C. Now to the bottom. We're 4 wide momentarily off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Aiden Beerline throwing his name in the bucket. As your top 6 drivers, you can throw a blanket over them as they come off of turn number 4. 24 laps in the books. Durgan races highs, Nevin races the middle line, and Niff on the very bottom as they go into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. There is your race leader. And there's Cody Nevin. Off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, 22 laps to go. Or Caleb Durgan. There's Cody Nevin. There's Scott Niff. And Robbie Buchanan Jeter to the outside. There is the 13 right behind Robbie Buchanan Jeter. That's Aiden Beerline. As they head into turn number 3. This time C's going to clear Niff off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Evan C has made it to 3rd. As they head into turn number 3. C looks to the inside of Cody Nevin. Take a look here. It's a replay for the caution. Derek Dryman. Let's see what happened. Matthew Watts gets in the back of Dryman, spins him around. You know, Derek Dryman's not happy with that, that's for sure. And this is one thing that Caleb Durgan did not want to see. See a caution with 19 laps to go with Evans C sitting in a third spot. But your top five looks like this. Caleb Durgan, Cody Nevin, Evans C, Robbie Buchanan Jr., and Scott Niff. Then it's Aiden Beerline sitting in sixth, Kendall Tucker, Matthew Selby, and Stephen Gaines. Round out your top 10. $18 laps to go at the line as we're back to race it. The 33 looks to the inside. Caleb Durgan right there can't make the pass, and now he's battling Cody Nevin. Nevin to the outside as Evans C. Oh, he clips the tire there. Yeah, see, that's going to hurt the handling of the car. Oh, Nelly Durgan, he gets a little cattywampus there. He's going to push really hard in 3 or 4. By pushing hard in 3 or 4, that allows Cody Nevin to take the race lead momentarily off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Durgan with a slide job take the lead. Now Nevin back underneath Durgan, slides up across the nose. Durgan right back underneath him, crossover move, give the race lead back to the 7 of Caleb Durgan. Robbie Buchanan Jr. and Cody Nevin. And there's Kendall Tucker now back in the mix in. How about that Aiden Beerline? As Evans C started to drop back, gotta wonder, made some contact with the U-tire. How bad that hurt that car. With 13 laps to go for your race leader, Cody Nevin, off of turn number 2. But here comes Caleb Durgan. Durgan back underneath him into turn number 3. He'll reclaim the lead as they come off of turn number 4. Good battle going on up front between Nevin and Durgan. Nevin trying to go for his second career feature win in WOTEL. Caleb Durgan and Nevin still battling side by side. Nevin with a slider clears them, but here comes Durgan back underneath them. RBJ now goes to the inside. He's going to do a slide job 2 for the price of 1 off of turn number 4, but Durgan gets back around them. Into turn number 1. Nevin closes up on the quarter panel of Caleb Durgan. As we got another caution on the speedway. Several drivers coming down pit road. So let's take another look. Matthew Selby, heavy damage. Him and Niff get in. He gets in the back of Niff there, goes sideways onto the wall. Ten to go, single file restart. These drivers have been told who's sitting in the B main, get out of line past somebody, they'll throw the caution, send you to the rear. Green flag is in the air. Caleb Durgan pulls away from RBJ, who's running his second. Cody Nevin in third. Aiden Beerline and Kendall Tucker round out your top five. Beerline in that fourth spot as they come off of turn number 4. 8 laps to go for Caleb Durgan. Rob Buchanan Jr. and Cody Nevin battling side by side there momentarily into turn number 3. Durgan ripping the lip off of turn number 4. So is Rob Buchanan Jr. But Cody Nevin goes to the bottom, runs the slider line. He clears them, but here comes RBJ back underneath them. 6 laps to go for Caleb Durgan. Cody Nevin and Rob Buchanan Jr. still balanced side by side. Kendall Tucker throws a slide job on the 13 to 8 at Beerline. Beerline going to go back around them there. But that's a battle for 4th as we're 3 wide for 5th off of turn number 2 into turn number 3. We're 4 wide off of turn number 4. What a great job as we got 4 laps to go for Caleb Durgan, as Durgan has a demanding lead over Cody Nevin and Robbie Buchanan Jr. as they come off of turn number 4. 3 laps to go for your top 3. Aiden Beerline sitting at 3rd spot. Kendall Tucker 4th. Now here comes RBJ back underneath the 11. And they better be watch out playing because here comes Aiden Beerline. 2 laps to go for Caleb Durgan. As they battle side by side, picking up the white flag off of turn number 4. It's waving. Caleb Durgan takes the white flag. Cody Nevin has second at the line. Final time around. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Picking up the win. It's going to be Caleb Durgan. Second place goes to Robbie Buchanan Jr., Cody Nevin in third. Aiden Beerline, Kendall Tucker round out your top 5. Let's take a look at your official results on the board. Caleb Durgan picking up the win with Rob Buchanan Jr., Cody Nevin, Aiden Beerline in 4th. 5th is Kendall Tucker. Logan Ramsey comes home 6th. Evan C. is 7th. Stephen Gaines at 8th. Colton Zimmer in 9th. And Mike Augustine in 10th. 11th would be Matthew Watts, Derek Dryman, Matthew Selby, Scott Niff, Tanner Tomasi rounds out your top 15. They got Christopher Joy, Joseph Grandy, Ethan Johnson, Jerry Parker, and Chase Barbera round out your top 20. Then you got Robert Overstreet, Dylan Hauser, Zach Jenkins, and Hayden Tolleson rounding out your field. So, with that being said, we'll be right back with interviews with your top 3. All right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. And let's throw it up here. How about it? Picking up the win. It's Caleb Durgan. Congratulations, sir.
I appreciate it.
Well, tell us about your night. Tell us how you got here. How did that car feel?
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of haven't been on the game too much. I kind of just got something together, and Barbara and Rumsey helped me out a little bit, and I just kind of got lucky with the people and the wrecks that happened.
Definitely. I mean, definitely tonight we had a lot more wrecks than last weekend. And what was it? This track? Was it really slick? Was it too slimy? What was it?
I think it just started off too tacky. I feel like it should have been carried over. I feel like, when you start on that tacky of a track with this many cars, something's bound to be tore up. But yeah, I don't know, I just got really lucky with chasing Logan wrecking out early, and Evan getting dumped. It kind of just all played in my favor, even though the yellows weren't the greatest for me.
Definitely. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors for helping you out.
Yeah, Dirty Dig Performance. You guys for broadcasting and putting it on, and Logan and Chase for the help.
All right, that's Caleb Durgan picking up the win. All right, coming home in second place tonight. It's Robbie Buchanan Jr. Congratulations on your second place finish. Walk us through your evening.
Yeah, thank you. I was testing last night, and I didn't really know what to do for qualifying or anything. And since it's 50 laps, so I'm just gonna run official set. So we kind of did that. Really, just made adjustments. And it was a great race up front. Good race to Cody and good win to Durgan. It was fun.
Definitely. I mean, all race. I mean, you were right there in contention. I mean, you're just putting sliders on, and then especially you and Cody battling for a long time for that second spot. I mean, definitely put on a show. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you, sir.
I just especially got to I just got to thank Chase Barbara and Jordan Casey and all the guys at Free Speed for all they do. Testing with chasing them last night went pretty well, like I said. Found something, but I just got to thank them, guys at Dirty South, all those guys, and thank you for putting this on.
All right, that's Robbie Buchanan Jr. coming home in third place. It's not clear. Cody Nevin. Well, Cody, congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it, man.
Seemed like you had a car all night long to battle up front. At times, you were battling for the race lead. And really interesting was you and RBJ battling side by side for many laps in a slider, so you put on one another.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've been wanting to be able to have an interview like this for a long time, actually. It's been a while since I've been here. So I think for me, Robbie and I can't talk. Me, Robbie, and Durgan just proved that you can put on a hell of a show without being dirty and wrecking each other. That was one of the funnest races I've had in just about 4 years on this sim, and the track was honestly perfect in my opinion. But yeah, the car was good. We were up front. We had our battles. I could have thrown a couple hairball slide jobs and probably got us all wrecked. But I figured let's run this clean and see what happens and end up getting the top 3 out of it. I'll take that any day.
Awesome. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors, Cody, making it all possible for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to thank Philip Powers. He's the one that sponsored me in here. He's really the only reason I'm running this. So I got to give a big shout out to Philip Powers, Powers Performance, Safe Duck, Dry Vent Cleaning, Philippia Landscaping. Let's see, Fubar Cannabis, the boys back at NLRA, Fusion Setup Shop, Matt Watts, Stephen Gaines, all the boys over there, Deacon Smith. Those sets are absolutely on point. Big thanks for you, Stephen, putting it on, man. We're back for 20-something years, man. That's a hell of a job by you guys and the crew and Ultimate Dirt TV and just everybody for putting on a clean race tonight.
Definitely. We're on to Cedar Lake next week. Are you ready?
Oh, that's my bread and butter, Stephen. We'll hopefully be up front there too.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's Cody Nevin coming home in third place tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an Ultimate Dirt TV production, bringing to you live the World Thunder National Super Late Model Tourist Series every Sunday night. So, Till then, ladies and gentlemen, till next Sunday night at Cedar Lake, we're going to sign off, say good night, and God bless, and congratulations goes out to Caleb Durgan, picking up round number 2.